it's only day one, right, that we're out of the villa, and the fact that we feel so like loved, and there's good and bad out there right now, and I think that like we're leaning into love, and that's what everyone should always do, lean into love. And we're just super blessed, and we love you, America.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to PopCulture.com. Today, we are joined by the winners of Love Island Season 3, Korey and Olivia. Thank you guys both for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Okay, so we just saw you guys win. I'm imagining that this is a whirlwind of emotions for you guys right now. How are you feeling? You just stepped out of the villa. What's going on there?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, we're both talkers, and I think recently, the past day, we are a little speechless. But the best way to describe it, obviously, is just like we're so blessed, and like we have so much support. And I mean, it's overwhelming, like the amazing things people are saying about us. And like, obviously in the villa, we have no idea what's going on the outside. And so just to leave the villa and like basically re-enter the world, and fall into like amazing people's arms, like we are so lucky, honestly.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, just to kind of second that, is like inside the villa, we were living this life where we didn't even know the time. Like, we didn't have our phones, we didn't have money, we didn't have to buy anything. So, which is crazy, like time and money in the outside world, that's what causes a lot of people stress. So when we're in the villa, it's like a fantasy land, right? And then just immediately coming out of that is like weird for sure. Because now all these normal real life stuff gets thrown right at you. So we've only been out for like a day and a half, but yeah, just trying to adjust back to normal life.
It's funny that you mentioned that because it's like something that you wouldn't even think about while you're watching, and so wild. But you guys are at the very least leaving together, getting to lean on each other while experiencing this new phase of your Love Island journey, so to speak. I wanted to know too, when was it that you guys both realized that your friendship could be taken to the next level? Because we did see that transpire after Casa Amor, but I was wondering, in your own perspectives, like, when did you know?
For me, it was Casa Amor. Like, when Olivia and the rest of the girls left, like at first we had that kind of initial high of, oh, we got 5 new people, like, let's welcome them in the villa, like make them feel like they're having a good time, etc. But I just remember going to sleep that night, and I was thinking about Olivia. I was like, dang, man, I actually like miss this girl. And just throughout the whole entire time, I'm just comparing like how it is with the new girls versus how it was with Olivia and everyone back and everyone else, So for me, that was when it really started to hit my mind that, all right, there might be something a little bit more than like a friendship with Olivia.
Yeah, I mean, mine was like similar, but for me, I obviously, at the beginning of my journey, like, really did try to make it work with Giovanni, and I was trying to open up and try to get to know him and give him like the best chance I guess I could. So I was a little distracted at the beginning, and then finally when I became single, I did, I voiced to Korey. I was like, I feel like, we could be something. And then Florida came in, and so I respected that. I was like, oh yeah, go do you. You're excited, like, cool. And then she did what she did, and then he was single again, and I was single, and we kind of just started to like kind of see eye to eye, and then we got the text for Casa Amor, and then I was like, right, so we're out again, and then we went to Casa Amor, and like, I wasn't making the connection I wanted with any of the guys there, and I just kept thinking about Korey too, and I had no idea he was thinking the same thing. So going back, I was just really winging it, and going back, thankfully, luckily enough, he reciprocated those feelings, and here we are.
And speaking of that Casa Amor, Olivia, you came back single, and what was that a difficult decision for you, or what was going through your mind there?
Yeah, I mean, it was a difficult decision. I mean, it was easy because I feel like if I
it's a difficult decision because
right. So, yeah, I mean, I really did try to see if I could make a connection with the guy in Casa Amor, and I felt like truthfully that was my last hope at making a true connection, because 5 new guys, and in the villa you never know who's walking in, so I didn't know if there was any guys walking in soon or what. as well as going back to the villa from Casa Amor. I wasn't sure if by walking back single, I was going to leave and pack my bags in 30 minutes, you know? So I just kind of just trusted myself and trusted my gut. And, you know, it was hard. I stayed true to myself, but there was moments where I was like, dang, like I feel embarrassed. Like yet again, another like misconnection. Like, you know, what am I doing wrong? And I realized I think I was just putting too much pressure on myself at times.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also like, I think desperately looking for someone to be obsessed with me. In reality, I want that balance. And I needed to open up. And so I think by me walking back single, choosing myself, that was like the beginning of my journey, truly.
Yeah, for sure. And Korey, I imagine when Olivia did come down single, there were things running through your mind there. So what did you think when she did come down single?
Yeah, and it was crazy for me too, because I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like, I'd never seen the show or anything like that. So when she came down single, I didn't know if they were gonna be like, all right, pack your bags, you have 30 minutes. So I was in shock. I was like, oh my God, like, why did you do this? Like, what are you doing? Because if she would have went home, then that would have, like, we would have never been here right now, you know? So I was stressed a little bit, but at the same time, like, in that moment, I realized how powerful she was, because I know that wasn't an easy decision to do that. So, like, my respect for her just went through the roof after doing that, and just staying true to herself. And that's ultimately what kind of like solidified my decision that, all right, Olivia, I have to pursue her.
I want to know, you know, what's next? Where do you guys are in different places in the country? So what is your relationship going to look like after the villa?
I mean, we talked about it, and we talk about it often, honestly. But we're both very lucky. We're kind of free birds. We run like our own, you know, I run my own business, so I can leave whenever I want to. He is just on the track to like just succeeding in life, so he can do whatever he wants. So yeah, I mean, we're just gonna have fun. We're gonna travel a lot. We're going to New York on Friday, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, and then after New York, I'm gonna go to Virginia Beach. So yeah.
So what other next adventures do you guys have planned, like in your travels? Any other helicopter situations there, or?
Honestly, I'm like terrified of heights. Like when I say I'm like, that was really hard for me, but it was so fun and so worth it. And you know, it was easier because of him. I just felt like I was like, okay, this is like what he likes to do. Let me see what it's all about. And I'm so happy I did that. And so I'm sure there's gonna be like many crazy things that this man pushes me to do that I'm gonna be happy with after it's done. But yeah, I mean, he wants to go to Egypt really bad, and I think that's something that, yeah, that's, you know, I'm down. Like, I'm like, let's go.
Just anything really spontaneous. Like, we might, like she said, we're both kind of in a position to where there's nothing tying us down to where we live at and everything like that. So, yeah, we just wake up one morning and just like, let's go to Greece. That's what we're doing. So, I'm excited.
That sounds so exciting. Oh my God. And Egypt, oh my God, that is definitely a bucket list destination for me too. So,
Heck yeah. No,
so, you know, you guys are able to connect on your careers, your passions. So I wanted to know, you know, we did get to see a good bit of your relationship on the show, but of course we can't see everything. So I wanted to know, in your own words, what you guys did connect on, what you guys like about each other. Give us a little bit of insight there so that the fans who have been, you know, watching and supporting you get to know a little bit more about you both.
I would say just how much we have in common. Like, legit, every single time we talk, we find out something new that either she does and that I do back home, or just something like that. So just like those small pillow talks at night and just hanging around the villa, like we're just busting out laughing nonstop. She has this little forehead bang that pops out. She laughs too hard. So,
Putting you on blast.
Yeah, I feel like if that comes out, I'm doing a good job. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like just what you said, we have the best time, and the more that we do get to know each other, the more we're like, wait, why are we the same person? Like, this is weird, but it's fun, and I've never met, you know, someone that I vibe more with, which is like exciting. And yeah, I mean, I think that like my favorite part about Korey is that he is just, I mean, and I think all of America knows, just the best, most gentle soul ever, but he's fire and he looks hot as hell. So I'm like, dang, like you're the full package.
Oh my God. I just love seeing you guys in your bond, like just on display right here. Like you can just tell that you guys have such a close connection. I just love it. So, you know, and you did mention, I believe that it was during your final date, you know, speaking of your journey, you guys had a unique one where it was friendship, then romantic. And I think, Olivia, you mentioned that maybe you weren't meant to see it at first, but maybe I wanted to know, how does this relationship make you feel now? Or how does this connection make you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I think like we talk about this all the time. If we were to like couple up day one, we probably wouldn't have worked out. I think we were too guarded. So actually, I know we were. We were too guarded. We weren't ready. And yeah, I mean, coming from there and where we're at now, like I am so happy that it worked out that way, because I've never had a boyfriend or anyone that I was talking to or, you know, with be a best friend first. It's kind of just always just been hot and heavy from the jump. And I think a lot of important decisions in my life have been skewed because, you know, me and that person were not on the same page. So the fact that we're on the same page and now we just get to enjoy each other and just have a good time, it's like honestly indescribable.
What are you guys most looking forward to? Just like normal everyday things, like as a couple, that you can't do in the villa?
Getting sushi.
Yeah. Sushi.
That's a big deal. Sushi's like our favorite food.
Sushi and ice cream.
Yeah. Ice cream?
Yep.
Excuse
me. Excuse me. What? We never talked about this. Ice cream.
We're planning the day right now.
Sorry. And then I think just like driving in the car, like he likes to drive and we both love music and country music. So we're about to roll the windows down, turn the music up, and just vibe out.
Great trips.
Yeah. It's honestly, truly is little things that you like don't realize that were special to you until you don't have them. So yeah, I mean, I was excited. I'm excited to see his hometown, and that's fun.
So a lot of exciting things to come. And as we're winding down here, I wanted to know from your perspectives too, if there's anything that you want the fans to know, either about your personal journeys or your journey as a couple that they didn't know, or maybe something that you wanted to clear up or anything like that. I wanted to give you guys both the floor to just address the fans and the viewers, really.
I mean, honestly, I would just say that to everyone in America, first of all, everyone that was, you know, voting for us and supporting us, like, you guys mean the world. I mean, it's only day one, right, that we're out of the villa, and the fact that we feel so, like, loved, and, you know, there's good and bad out there right now, and I think that, like, we're leaning into love, and that's what everyone should always do, lean into love, and, yeah, I mean, we're just super blessed, and we love you, America.
Yeah, I definitely second that, and for sure, I'm not sure what was displayed, but like we haven't got a chance to watch it back or anything like that. But I'm hoping it was good. Like we both were voted by America a couple of times, so I owe the biggest thank you to everyone who did do that. You know, I definitely wouldn't be here where I am right now, and you know, it's kept me in the villa, which kept me learning about myself, which is to me the best thing ever. So yeah, I'm just super excited I got to go through that whole entire experience and come out a different person.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, speaking on that too, what is the biggest thing that you guys really took away from this experience, aside from, you know, forming this close connection? Maybe like what you guys learned about yourselves, or, yeah, really anything.
I mean, we both learned so much. We talk about it like every single day. Like we're like, whoa, like not us leveling up, okay. I would say that, like, for me, I learned to trust myself instead of listening to everyone else's opinion on situations. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do what's best for me because I'm stuck in this body and this is not changing. So I'm like, I need to do what's best for me, and I really need to start trusting myself and lean into my decisions. And yeah, I think also just being more gentle. I'm a very direct person, and you know, everyone in the villa talking about their emotions all the time. I have just listened more, learned to listen and empathize. I'll think a little bit more.
Yeah, I would say just the biggest thing for me was just learning how to be vulnerable. You know, because like everyone goes through some type of heartbreak in their life at some point, and you know, it's almost like a defense mechanism when that situation comes up again. Like you have some sort of wall up, and you know, I think if you do that and go through life with all these walls up, you're never gonna allow another person to get close to you and see who you truly are. So that was the biggest thing for me, is just learning how to just let go and just fully give yourself to someone and have that reciprocated back. And I think that creates an even like a stronger connection than going through life with your walls up and being scared to get hurt. And just it feels good to just be who you really are. So
yeah, and actually just even to like add to that, like I think that our idea of strong was having a guard up, and what we're both realizing, what we learned, is that being strong is actually being vulnerable and like having that wall down where you can get hurt, but choosing basically like it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, like it paid off in a big way for you both. So it works, people. And I think that's a lovely message really to end on here. It's incredibly positive, love filled. And, I've just really appreciated you guys both taking the time to chat with me today for Pop Culture. I am rooting for you both in your post Love Island journeys. So, and I was so excited that you guys both won, by the way. But
thank you. We were shocked in the best way.
Yes. Oh my gosh. But I was just so happy with how it all ended out. But to wrap this up here, if you want to see more about Korey and Olivia's journey, you can take back your retrospective and watch all of the episodes of Love Island Season 3 on Paramount Plus.